For you first-time viewers, welcome. And for you loyal stalkers, thanks. Hi, I'm Richard Bernal, and welcome to Kilson Street. Today's band is from Los Angeles. Today we have Conductora. All right, they took away your microphone. Great job, guys. So on that last part, I'm not really big on pedals, but that sounded pretty cool. So what do you got?
Yeah, it's just a delay pedal and a fuzz pedal, digital delay for those of you who are into that stuff, and got like a tube screamer kind of clone running the whole time.
So I hear you're really big on pedals.
Yeah,
what's a favorite?
Ooh, probably this modified Boss DS1. You know, it's a staple, but I sent it away to this company called JHS, and they sent it back, and it's like a whole new thing. So yeah.
Right on.
Distortion.
All right, we'll be right back after a short break. Perfect. He took away his microphone, goddammit. I noticed that too. I was like, Sadie, you're supposed to ask him a question, but you took away his microphone. All right, right here with Conductora, and today we're gonna start with names, and I'll give you 2 favorite flavors of nieves.
Name is John. I love mint chocolate chip.
Nice. I'm Jonathan.
Hold on, Jonathan.
John and
2
Jonathan.
flavors. You said mint chocolate chip.
Rainbow sherbet.
All right, there we go.
What? I'm Jonathan. Pistachio and coffee.
I'm Daisy, salted caramel, and strawberry cheesecake.
I'm Jen. I would say Jamocha almond fudge and mint chocolate chip.
You're fancy.
All right, this would probably be a good question at the end, but if somebody doesn't see the whole interview, then blah, blah, blah. So if, and this is one of their questions, which is really nice. This band actually gave us some questions. If you could, or what advice would you give to new young artists who are trying to go out and play shows? Ooh, our question was good.
I guess I would just say keep practicing. There'll be shows where no one shows up. Doesn't matter. If you love it, doesn't matter. Just keep playing shows.
That's great.
Yeah.
I would say value your craft. Don't pay to play shows. You can find spots to play where you don't have to like shovel out a bunch of money. So
I would say network with people at your show, with other bands, because you never know when they may need a band for whatever build they are on. So make a lot of friends. Stay, if you're the first one to play, stay for the whole show and make a lot of friends.
And I would say to collaborate with other musicians. Just be like, I play this and that. You want to jam out sometime and see what that leads to. And to try to stick with people that you kind of gel with, that have the same values and stuff. That goes a long way and has the same work ethic.
Have there been any bad examples where you've had here's 75 tickets you got to get rid of within 2 weeks, and you got to sell them at a high price to all your friends that are supposed to come from Riverside to Orange County or whatever the hell?
oh yeah.
So I have, when I first started playing shows, I had a band with my sister when I was 18, and we wanted to play the Whiskey A Go-Go, and that was super exciting. Actually, we went up to the promoter, I guess, and we had a manager at the time, and when she was they have a CD, they're 2 sisters. His response was 2 sisters, what do they do? So that was very off-putting at the start. We should have just said no, but we still went through with it. And I think we had to sell something like 50 tickets, and I think my mom ended up buying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mom.
All the chocolate bars at a fundraiser.
Yeah, that was bad.
All right, so guitars, Daisy and John, you guys played in the Pristines. So you guys aren't playing in that. What happened to that band?
That was my first, I guess third band with my sister. We started the Pristine. She was playing drums, I was playing guitar, and we both did vocals. And John joined in, I don't know, what year was it?
2009.
2009, and then she took off to San Francisco. So we were in between drummers for a very long time.
We still did shows though.
Yeah, we still did shows.
Never had a bass player.
Started recording, and then we met Jen through Del Carmen. her previous band.
And it said you were playing guitar and singing, right? But
Yeah.
you wanted to play drums. Why the? And it also said that you had played drums previously. So was that in a? What the hell was all that about?
Well, I just love music. I kind of try to get into a little bit of everything, but yeah, I was singing and playing guitar in Del Carmen. Met them around 2010, 2011. We actually played my very first show with that band. It consisted of the Pristines playing an acoustic show as well. So that's actually how we first met in a show in Long Beach. And we actually played for a few years, and then we kind of just stopped playing. And as of 2 years ago, I was playing in another band in Long Beach called Social Q, and that's when I started really playing drums. So I didn't really play drums before that, actually. Yeah.
So how does it feel to literally take a backseat in this band?
I love it. I love it.
Right.
It takes a little bit of the pressure off, because I'm more of a shy person. So being a front person, it was kind of like, once I would get into the music, like, it was cool and everything, but I'm really enjoying being in the background,
zone, yeah.
and I love playing drums, and yeah, so it's great.
So the plan is for the future to just have her up front with the drums, and then we'll be in the back
That would be
on stage.
confidence booster.
But also Jonathan played with Del Carmen as well.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Where did Jonathan come in?
Yeah, so I played in we only had one show together. So I mean, we jammed a lot, but we only played one live show. And I guess that's how we started playing music together, and then took a long break because life. And then when Jen started jamming with the two of them, they were looking for a bass player, so they asked me to just jam a few times with them, and it worked.
Does your sister still play?
She plays guitar. She has an acoustic guitar at home, and I know she lives in San Francisco, so I think renting space to play is kind of hard over there. It's like really expensive, so she's trying to get back into music, but not looking for like any bands, just kind of doing her thing.
In case
yeah.
you want to give her a shout out or something.
Hi,
yeah.
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
And do you always go everywhere with your hot Cheetos?
Yes. I have to. Breakfast of Champions.
How'd the name come about? Conductora.
So the Pristines, right? We were looking to transition because we knew we were looking for other members, and I think we knew we had to change the name to kind of evolve from what we were before. And then there was another band named the Pristines, so we figured we might as well change our name. I think John and I were going through some names, and one day we were at a shop. Restaurant, and we were just chatting. He came up with Navigante, and I was like, okay. And I was just thinking, and I don't know, out of nowhere, I was like, what about Conductora? Like, that sounds cool, we are a female-fronted band, so it kind of works. And there was a worker, like a server next to us, who was taking her break, and she was like, what are you guys talking about? Like, she was eavesdropping on our conversation. And so I was like, we're thinking of band names, and we thought of this, and she's like, I love it, that sounds great, that should be your name. And we're like, okay, we'll go with it.
She was from Mexico too, right?
Yeah, she was. Yeah. So I think we needed that push for someone to like validate us and just say, okay, that sounds good. So we went with that, and everyone else likes the name, right?
Shout out to her.
2 out of 4.
Shout out to her, whatever her name is.
So would you say, I was going to ask earlier, is what type of music the Pristines was? So is Conductora just a growth of the Pristines with a change of name, or was it two different types of performance?
I would say the first, it is kind of like a growth, like an evolution. And I think also when you, like John and I play guitar, we write songs together, but when you add new members that include like bass and drums, there's a whole other feel to it. So we just wanted to kind of evolve with the music, the sound, and the name as well.
So there is a self-titled album. Is that the only thing that's out right now?
Yes.
At the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's up on Bandcamp, and but I heard it on Google Play, which I love when I can hear stuff on what I pay for. I've Been Better was the standout song for me. Kind of was like a Karen O and a slower the drums feel. I mean that in a complimentary way. I'm not kidding. What else is in store for the band this year?
Probably, definitely getting more songs written. The first song we played tonight, that's actually a new one with the four of us. So that kind of, I think, captures the energy that we're going for in the music. We have a couple more that we're just kind of solidifying. We would like to record again by the end of this year. So that's kind of a goal we've set as a band, to kind of put more music out there and obviously do more shows too in the LA area and OC area.
Are you guys setting any goal for how many songs you would like on the album, or is it just going to be?
I know we have at least 4 or 5, and
you know, it's like how does a band really go like, okay, these 8 are okay, you know, and like you know, from 8 or 12.
We're just gonna put them all on there.
it's gonna be a double CD.
And one of your questions: if you could be a guest musician with any band, who would it be? Good questions, guys. Good questions.
I think we should start from the back first.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Any instrument too. You don't have to stick to drums.
Well, I guess the band that got me into rock music was Guns N' Roses. So I guess doing anything with Guns N' Roses would be really cool.
I would love to be on stage with Slater-Kinney, for sure. Playing guitar, for sure. And singing along, too. I would, maybe even drums. I don't play drums well, but I would just do it all, just to be on stage with them.
Yeah, I'd probably just have to go with Rage. They've been like one of my favorite bands, or if not my favorite band, since I was like, I don't know, 10, 11 years old. So even if I played like tambourine or cowbell, like just Rage.
For me, I don't know what I would do, but it would have to be guitar with Tool. I know Adam Jones does most of the sonic landscape there, but just to be there contributing to that would be really, really cool for me.
And what is something few people know about you and that you wouldn't mind sharing right now?
Was that one of our questions?
Nay,
I don't
I can
think
go
so.
first. I'll go first.
those odd ones are
I'll go
mine.
I'm really good at baking. That's kind of something that people don't know about me. I like to bake.
He
But I'm
just
like,
went to the restroom. He was the one that was baking inside.
but I'm like a hardcore baker. I don't, I like baking like bread and like loaves and things like that. Yeah.
But do they come out good?
Oh, they're really good. Yeah.
Oh. At shows on the merch table, it's like bread and
Yeah.
CDs and buttons.
CD and banana loaf.
Nobody else?
For me, I guess it would be I do a little bit of recording, kind of getting into that. That's something that I kind of started when I was like 15. My uncle showed me a little bit, and so I've kind of picked it up more recently. Kind of converted my garage into a home recording studio, so getting that kind of going a little bit.
Is it more for testing out yourself or helping? Is there anybody else that you're like test recording or anything at the moment?
Yeah, I recorded a band called S-Band recently. It's my coworker's band. And a couple songs for a compilation album that I did also with my coworker for like an Italian label. So a little bit of that, kind of want to, once I get my skills up a little bit, kind of maybe even do something similar to this, maybe not to this scale, but record other bands, and obviously, would love to record us when we can, yeah.
Damn, more power to you.
I'm an open book, so like everyone knows everything about me. But I think one thing is I when on my spare time I propagate succulents. So I'm like obsessed with succulents, and we have a lot at home, and yeah, that's. It's really like kind of like calming for me to like
cool.
be in the garden for like 2 or 3 hours. So yeah.
I think for me, only I guess a few people know this, but on a musical level, since part of the show, I grew up playing classical piano, and never thought I would ever play guitar. Then,
True out.
yeah.
All right, last question for you. Then the pedals, since they said you loved pedals. So what was your first pedal, and then what made you want that one, and then to grow into getting more pedals?
The first one, gosh, I think it was a DoD FX50B. It was like this distortion pedal, and
Red and black.
it was just like
It wasn't
no,
a Boss.
no, it wasn't. I wasn't that good yet. Also, my mom bought it for me. Just to be real. So it was a distortion pedal. I wanted to get it because Kurt Cobain used pedals, so I have to use pedals. But after that, I think the next pedal, which is actually I still have it on my board, that is kind of like the most important to me, even though I don't use it that much, is this Boss flanger pedal. That one I bought with my own money, and it's like a 80s version, so it's like super rare now. So yeah, like pedals for me, it's not like I depend on them, but I think they say in that pedal show, it's like if they help you enjoy playing more, then why not?
Totally cool.
Yeah.
Great way to put it. All right, so shows. You guys just had a show at
The
Smell.
The smell.
Yeah.
and so are we going to be looking for shows or just concentrating on writing? Because you guys said you wanted to start recording, or was it to have something done by the beginning?
We are looking to book a few more shows in the summer, and then kind of towards the fall, end of year, we're looking to hunker down and start recording. So yeah, take a look at our Instagram page and Facebook page. We'll be posting shows there for the summer.
And possibly a music video.
Yes.
Cool.
And some merch like shirts,
Yeah.
bread.
And some
Yeah.
bread. Yeah.
Some
From the
cupcakes,
peanut gallery.
Conductora cupcakes.
All right, if somebody wants to contact the band or to keep checking to see for upcoming shows, where would they go?
John,
Daisy.
Jonathan,
John at Christian Mingle.
Jen. You can go on our Instagram or Facebook page. And if you go on our Facebook page, we have a link to our Instagram. We have a link to our Gmail. If you want to book us for shows, let us know. And yeah, just shoot us a message.
Yep. Can we ask you a question?
Uh-oh.
And go for it.
What was the first album that you bought that you wanted to buy with your own money?
The first,
And how old were you?
Well, CDs since I'm
Or CD, yeah.
CDs because I'll be 38 soon. So I think it was like 94, and it was at the Kmart on Harbor. And the first when they used to have Little Caesars and shit inside, and it was Nirvana, Nevermind, and
Oh, that's a
Metallica,
good one.
the Enter Sandman. Those were the two CDs that I first bought. I'd listen to other stuff like tapes at the house. I'll tell you I'm old, like old 50s songs and stuff, but that was the first stuff I bought. So 94 I was like 13.
It's a good one.
Thanks. Nobody. I've been waiting for somebody to ask me a goddamn question.
He's gonna cry now.
All right. Why are you crying? So from all of us here at Kilson Street, we'd like to thank Conductora.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kilson Street.
All right. And now Conductora with I've Been Better.
your big brown eyes. You said you thought you knew me, but I could see through your lies. And why did you miss me? And why did you go? I thought I tried so hard. I thought I tried to say.
How'd you like that, Jake?